How you doing, guys? We are the Couch Potatoes. I'm Marcus.
I'm Josh.
And I'm RJ.
And today we are going to be giving you our top 5 breakthrough performance list.
Yeah, these are our favorite 5 actors who broke through and became stars from these movies. Let's start off with Marcus.
All right. My number 5, Ryan Reynolds for Van Wilder.
Totally agree. Van Wilder, very funny movie.
I still think it's his best movie, so yay.
Second best.
Yeah, I know it's second best, yeah. Speaking of Wilder, if you don't enjoy this, then obviously you're a criminal. Gene Wilder for The Producers.
Yep, totally agree. I mean, it's Mel Brooks.
Come on. Mel Brooks.
Oh, good Mel Brooks.
Yes, yes.
Yay. Yeah, it's Willy Wonka.
Thank you very much, Willy Wonka. All right, number 3, Will Smith for 6 Degrees of Separation.
Can't say anything, haven't seen it, but, you know, I'll say yay for Men in Black.
There you go. All right.
I haven't seen it either. I'll Netflix it, but so I'm just.
It was kind of a mixed review kind of thing. Like it's at like an 88.
Is he in it a lot, or is he just like one of those?
Yes, he is in it a lot.
Okay.
All
right. Number 2, Vince Vaughn for Swingers.
Yay! I love Swingers. It's one of those movies that you just gotta love.
It's one of those things you see and you're like, all right, cool, yay.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Swingers and whatnot, but
it's a good breakthrough.
Vince Vaughn.
Yeah,
and it was like this was his personality.
The Watch coming soon.
Oh yeah. Number 1. Yes, number 1.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well deserved, in my personal opinion. Christoph Waltz for Inglourious Bastards. Took home the Oscar that year, so suck it.
Totally agree. Great film. Basically, to me, it's a tie with his last film, which was Carnage. So,
yay! I love the actor. He's a really cool guy. I actually got to meet him once, which was really cool.
You bum.
Hug. Yeah. So, Josh, your list.
My list. All right. Number 5 is a tie, but it's from the same movie. Andy Samberg and Danny McBride from Hot Rod.
I say yay to Andy Samberg. I hate Danny McBride, so total nay.
Total. This is what spawned Eastbound and Down.
I don't care. Total nay.
I'd actually yay for Danny McBride, not really Andy Samberg. He's just kind of quirky and nerdy for me.
So I'm just sort of in the middle of that. You like Andy Samberg and you like Danny McBride. All right.
You're just a bitch that agrees on both.
They're great. My number 4 is Christoph Waltz for Inglourious Bastards. It was his American debut, and he was awesome.
We already talked about it. Next one.
This guy has been in 20 movies before this movie that I'm giving him the list for. Tom Sizemore for Saving Private Ryan.
I get where you're coming from, because Sizemore did get a lot more because of that film. Totally agree. Saving Private Ryan does seem to be more and more over talked about now, I think. But nonetheless, it is a very good movie, and he does a great job.
Yeah.
Marcus.
I completely agree. Both sides, both perspectives. Next.
Number 2. Every movie this person's done, she's just gone better and better and better. I'm just excited to see what she does next. Emma Stone.
Zombieland.
Yeah.
Yay.
Zombieland.
All right. And my number 1, probably the breakthrough performance out of film. Christopher Reeves for Superman. He is Superman. I don't even care if the new one's awesome. The only real Superman to me will be Christopher Reeves.
I'm not the biggest Superman fan, like how you are with Spider-Man, so I think that's fair. I think the best Superman is the cartoon.
Okay.
But nonetheless, for me,
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people who grew up with the television series would, beg to differ for George Reeves, not Ben Affleck, but George Reeves. But yes, Hollywoodland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Christopher Reeves was just a phenomenal Superman. You will always think about Christopher Reeves when you think of Superman.
Cool.
Before polio.
Yeah.
Not polio. He got a horse accident.
Yeah.
You racist.
All right. Your list.
Okay, my list. Let me see that paper. Thank you. Since I don't remember mine at the top of my head because I just did it 5 seconds ago. So my list. At number 5, Woody Harrelson for White Men Can't Jump. Yeah!
Even though they can't.
Anyway. I would actually say his breakthrough performance was, can't remember the movie, but he had a movie before that I really liked. But yay, for me.
Okay. Marcus?
Oh, yeah! Did you, what, the high five didn't say it clear enough?
Not at all. Okay, at number 4, Jim Carrey, and this is a 3-way tie between Dumb and Dumber, The Mask, and Ace Ventura, because they all came out in the same year. Each one got his career bigger, and Dumb and Dumber clinched it. Just made it perfect.
The Mask is still my favorite movie of his. Like, it's just a personal favorite, but yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
Out of that, I would go with The Mask. You know, I wasn't really an Ace Ventura fan. I didn't like it at all. And Dumb and Dumber was a guilty pleasure, but
I can't call it a guilty pleasure. It's just, it's such a great comedy. At number 3, and this one is a tie, it is Chris Farley and David Spade for Tommy Boy.
Yes.
I agree 100%.
I literally probably one of my favorite duos out of the 90s.
Oh, absolutely.
Hands down say.
Absolutely.
Yay.
Yay.
At number 2, I give Andrew Garfield for The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. Came out and helped him. He's gotten big because of it.
I just watched this last night. I like his performance. He is the best part of the movie. Him and
Tom Waits. Marcus.
Yeah.
I actually have not seen this film, but I wouldn't doubt it because he went on to go do The Social Network and now The Amazing Spider-Man, and he's just gotten better and better.
Exactly. And number 1, and this is such a guilty pleasure for me, it is Broken Lizard with Super Troopers. The Broken Lizard Troop is about his 5 friends: Steve Lemmy, Kevin Heffernan, Jay Chenegeskar, Paul Soder, and one other guy who I'm totally forgetting, and I feel horrible at the moment. Eric Stoltz.
Really, it's a mix, because Broken Lizard has their really, really good movies, and then their other movies.
I personally have never found one to be that yet. I've always
Club
laughed.
Red is one of those movies. I can't get into it.
Not the horror movie guy.
No, I'm not.
Marcus?
I wasn't really a big fan of Super Troopers.
Did you like Beer Fest?
No.
Everyone, kill Marcus. Alright, so we'll be right back in a minute and when we get our final Destination 5 list going. Thank you very much, we'll be right back.
Alright, we're back. This is going to be our final Destination 5 list. We're going to put together all of our lists on our top 5 breakthrough performances and explain why. Number 5, I'm so excited this guy got on the list. I was really pushing for him. Don't you dare say it.
We gave it to him.
You say it every fucking time. You say it every fucking time.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes we need to baby Josh.
Number 5, Tom Sizemore. I was really pushing for this guy. I really love his performance. I actually think this guy's a really good actor, really underrated. It's really because of the whole, drug and abuse thing that happened with him a few years ago that have really hurt his career. But honestly, if you see this movie, you can see he has so much talent.
Has he done anything recently?
Only independent films. He hasn't done any big films lately. Red was his last big film.
Who's he in Red?
He did a cameo as one of the other people that got killed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So basically, he's about the same level as Kurt Russell right now.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
Poor guy.
Honestly, I hope this guy gets more work because he is a great actor.
Totally agree. Okay, at number 4, we have Chris Farley and David Spade for Tommy Boy. I think the reason why we picked that is obvious. Probably one of the funniest movies of the 90s, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Total solid film. 2 guys who met on SNL, became great friends, had probably some of the best chemistry for a duo in a long time.
David Spade hasn't been the same. It's that great contrasting of the 2 different actors that just really...
Tall and fat versus small and skinny.
Yep.
And they didn't just stick with that. They had personality too.
Exactly.
Completely different. It wasn't just, he's fat, he's skinny. Let's put these 2 together.
I think the biggest one is the fact that Chris Farley acted like a kid.
Yeah.
And David Spade did act like the adult. Even though look-wise, it should have been vice versa.
Yeah.
And that's what made it such a big hit. And I do agree David Spade hasn't been the same. I think he did lose his best friend almost. I mean, he didn't go to Farley's funeral when he died. So, I mean, that kind of shows just how bummed out I think he was.
Yeah.
Marcus?
I give it a yay, absolutely.
No,
no.
Oh, sorry, number 3.
Idiot.
Marcus got it.
Number 3, we have Christoph Waltz.
Can you read?
I didn't see the arrow. Sorry.
This is a great guy. He's a really great actor. I can't wait to see more of what he does because with Carnage and Glorious Bastards,
Don't you dare!
He was the best part of that movie.
What movie?
The Green Hornet. He was the only part of that movie that I enjoyed. His character.
That and James Franco's cameo.
Yeah. And that one scene between them was hilarious. RJ left.
And we're back.
I'm sorry, I just had to crush a copy of the Green Hornet there.
Number 2, we have, thank God, Gene Wilder.
What else is there?
Exactly.
And
Willy Wonka.
This is a guy, not even Willy Wonka for me. I mean, Willy Wonka is like his second best. Number 1 is Dr. Frankenstein.
Oh, yes.
Freaking
Young Frankenstein.
yeah, exactly. Probably one of the best films made in comedic history, along with Blazing Saddles. Like, the guy is just pure
Which also
comedic
had
talent.
one of the most hilarious theatrical adaptations for Young Frankenstein. I laughed my ass off. Roger Bart did freaking phenomenal.
Exactly. The whole film was all of Gene Wilder's films for the most part are great. Even his last one with his late wife, Haunted Honeymoon, was a fantastic film, and I think it's a shame the man doesn't act more.
Absolutely.
I truly think.
Which
so.
also had one of the best duos with Richard Pryor.
Totally agree. Silver Streak.
All
No
right.
evil, you're no evil.
Really?
I loved it.
No, actually, the best one is Stir Crazy.
It is. Yes.
Chicken Suits.
Anyways, our number 1. We all agree that this guy is a great actor. Some of his later films have been a bit on and off.
He's only had
Like,
one bad recent film, and that
Yeah.
was Mr. Popper's Penguins.
Jim Carrey.
Yes.
This is just one of the funniest comedians ever. He's so devoted to everything he does.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a small part,
He
he'll.
steals it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, everybody, that was our final Destination 5. At a recap, at number 5, Tom Sizemore.
Number 4, Christoph Waltz.
No, Chris Farley and
Chris
David
Farley and
Spade.
David Spade. Sorry. And number 3, Christoph Waltz.
Number 2, Gene Wilder.
And at number 1, Jim Carrey. We're the Couch Potatoes, thank you very much, and
Spud out.
Spud out.
spud out.
Spud out.